If they're not instilled with confidence, it's like bringing them on a boat, putting them in the ocean and not knowing how to swim. That's what I would relate sending a kid into school without confidence or without even self-defense. You know, what is swimming is self-defense against water, and confidence is self-defense against life. So, and there's so many programs that are out there, not just my school. My school is one of many schools that do it. And like I said before, I take pride in what I do, but I know that the kids that come in there that are being bullied, they have such a smile on their face within the first month, because what I do as an instructor is I point out the things they do right, and I try to minimize what they do wrong, unless it's behavioral. And then I just, I talk to them straightforward.
Now, how do you think self-defense is helping the kids build self-confidence?
Well, when you know you can protect yourself, and you know that that person over there, let me give you an example outside of defense.
Okay.
Michael Jordan would not worry about challenging me to a game of basketball. He would win. His confidence is clearly there. Now, those are two extremes, right? But in self-defense, when you know you could defend yourself against somebody, like Michael Jordan could beat me in basketball, it doesn't get a high from doing that. It's a low to him. So I train my students. You have an unfair advantage. You've been training with me 3 days a week. You're going to be able to defend yourself against the biggest kid, even more than one kid. I do not expect you to misuse what I teach you. If I hear it, I stop teaching you. So, and that's a very firm stand, and I believe in that. But that confidence that they have from being able to defend themselves makes that bully back off. Bullies know. They know who to pick on, just like they know who not to pick on.
Exactly.
Why is that kid not ever getting picked on? Why is that kid getting picked on? And it's not he's a bad kid, he's a good kid. It's none of that. It's the bully thinks he can get a easier win out of one person, which is going to give him that high. That's why if you nip it in the bud, you exude self-confidence, it's going to be a lot harder to pick on.
Let me ask you then, when you say nip in the bud, I know we're almost running into time for a break. Take an elementary child.
Perfect, I got a great example for you.
Okay.
A kid comes up to you and grabs a pencil out of your hand, or sits in your chair, or impolitely says something to you. You have to match the aggression with aggression. Okay, being assertive, not physical, of course. So if that kid says to you, "Give me that pencil right now, I want it," you have to say, "You're not touching that pencil, that's mine." Maybe if you asked me nicer, I would have given it to you. But no, you're not getting it. Now that kid's got to act that way first. You always have to act the way you want to become.
Exactly.
Despite your fear, you have to act. That's courage. And that right there, making that gap where it's not like this, I can show you a wrong way, give me that pencil, okay, here you go, I do have an extra one. That type of attitude builds that gap. And once that bully sees that that gap is bigger and bigger and bigger, that's when he's going to hit. When he knows for sure that that kid is not going to hit him back. He's picked on him so many times, it's an easy win.
So you have to be able, like you had mentioned to me earlier when we were talking outside, first thing you do is you look at the person in the eye.
That's right.
And you're basically telling them to back off.
That's right.
Without physically touching them, but you're showing it that
you're right.
Back off.
Self-confidence right through your eye contact.
Makes a difference.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? We'll take a short break and then we'll come back and give you some more tips about how to build your self-confidence. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.